Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a special Halloween horror movie update. Yes, got a few new additions for the Blu-ray collection. The old horror shelves here getting ever fuller. So I only have 2 items for you this time around, but they're a couple of good ones. Let's check them out. New Blu-ray horror update today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Now, a little while ago, you guys might remember a package opening in which I received this. The Hills Have Eyes, Part 2, the Arrow Video Special Edition. Well, I thought, since I have this lovely hardbox limited edition of the second one, I should get the lovely hardbox limited edition of the first one as well. So, yes, I picked up the original Hills Have Eyes, the Arrow Video Edition. Absolutely loaded with extras. Beautiful, beautiful set. I'm actually going to be doing a closer look at this and my entire Hills Have Eyes Blu-ray collection very shortly. I'll just give you a quick look here. There we go. So original art on the back, and then we've got the we got the Blu-ray reversible artwork. Where are we going here? There we go. A bunch of postcards, and then of course we have the poster. Give you a look at the poster art here real quick. There we go. So we got the new art there on one side, and then the original theatrical poster art on the back. Very nice. So you can frame that up however you like, or not at all. And then of course we have a book as well with lots of goodies all about the movie. So very, very nice. So I'll be doing a closer look at this before the season is out, so keep an eye out for that. And we'll take an in-depth look at this set as well as the sequel set and the remakes as well. I'm going to do all of them basically. So there we go. Gotta love it. Don't need the little stands. I can just stand it right up because it's one of those hard boxes. Now, next up, this is a collection that as soon as I saw the breakdown of it, I had to get a pre-order in right away. I basically broke the bank to get this thing, but man, it is so worth it. So good. As you guys will know, I've been collecting the Hammer horror films for a few years now, slowly amassing the complete set on Blu-ray. Pretty darn close to all of them now, actually. There's only a few fills I need, and I'll have literally every Hammer horror film. Still a lot of the other genres that they did that I don't have sets of. But the horror genre, I've got pretty much everything. I think I'm missing 1 or 2, and then I've got the whole works, so that's pretty cool. So, one of the big stars of Hammer horror was, of course, Christopher Lee, the absolute legend. Christopher Lee. And, well, Severin Films, while they don't really have any of the Hammer films, got their hands on some other goodies starring the man himself and put them together in this set called The Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee. Yeah, this is fantastic. All the movies listed on the side there, contents on the back. Yeah, but just taking a quick peek here. Look at this. This is just a beautiful, beautiful hard box with 6 Blu-ray cases in it and a book and all kinds of goodies. So just give you a quick look here. So we have the book, which is all kinds of stuff about Christopher Lee and just kind of a summation of his career, mini biography. Then we have Castle of the Living Dead, which is kind of a rarity. And this actually comes with the soundtrack CD as well. It's kind of cool, with full track listing on the insert here. Very nice. And then we have Challenge the Devil, another rare one, and anything, yeah. And then here it comes with Relics from the Crypt, and full listing of the contents there as well. What Relics from the Crypt is a collection of interviews and documentaries and all kinds of cool stuff from the full spectrum of Christopher Lee's career, a lot of which has never had any kind of release on Blu-ray before. So definitely a lot of rarities in there for Christopher Lee fans. And then we have Crypt of the Vampire, very cool. And yeah, this one is just the movie. And then we have a rare turn of Christopher Lee as Sherlock Holmes in The Deadly Necklace. Sherlock Holmes and the Deadly Necklace. He did play Sherlock Holmes again later, I think in the 80s or 90s. I've got a couple of movies that he did. But this one's from 1964? No, 1962. So very cool there. And once again, just the movie disc in there. I'm just kind of quickly giving you a look at what all is in the set. There is a closer look coming, detailing everything in this. We'll get really up close and personal with it. This is really cool. This is Theatre Macabre, which is actually an anthology horror series that he did in the 70s. And this is all 24 surviving episodes of it. I don't know if that's the complete series, but it's all the episodes that exist anyway. So, very cool indeed. Looking forward to checking that out because, as you know, I love me some anthology horror. Now, a few years back, you might recall when I got this set, the Hemisphere Box of Horrors, or Hemisphere Horrors, that's what it is. And one of the reasons I got it was for, where is it here? This movie here. Not the Black Cat, but the one on the bottom here, The Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism. So that's a movie that I used to have on VHS back in the day. It's just on. This is another Severin set, by the way. Used to have on VHS under an alternate title, Castle of the Walking Dead, and it was always a favorite of mine. It was sort of my introduction to sort of gothic horror and that sort of thing. I hadn't seen any of the Hammer films at the time, and it has a lot of elements from The Pit and the Pendulum and other Edgar Allan Poe stuff, as well as being its own original story. Now, when they released the Hemisphere Horrors collection, they wanted to include Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism because it was kind of a notable film from Christopher Lee's career. It was one that he did for a side studio around the same time that he was doing all the Hammer stuff, so it was kind of an interesting curiosity. Plus, it's actually a pretty good film. Like, it's got a lot of really cool, surreal, spooky imagery in it and whatnot. I'll probably do more of an in-depth review of it at some point. I can't remember if I've reviewed the movie. I don't think I have. I think I just talked about the set. But anyway, I watched it many times on VHS, so when I heard there was going to be a Blu-ray release, and the only way you could get it was, whoops, there they go, was in this set, obviously I wanted that, so I grabbed it. Now here's the thing, the print that's in that set is not the greatest print. It's actually from a pair of 16mm prints from private collectors that at the time were thought to be the only surviving film prints in the world. Well, fast forward a couple years, and somewhere in Germany, they found the original 35mm negatives of The Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism. So, needless to say, very worthwhile re-release and double dip here. So, just got the disc there. And but this time also it's loaded up with extras. They also found some Super 8 digest versions which are included on here and all kinds of goodies. So yeah, looking at the difference between the two, I mean it's a night and day difference in quality, and was a no-brainer of an upgrade for me. I mean it's just, you know, I had to get that. So that was a big selling point for me, was the fact that it had a vastly superior version of the Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism. So finally, I can enjoy it in all of its glory. And that's it. So there's going to be a closer look at the Complete Hills Have Eyes collection, and there's going to be a closer look at the Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee. This definitely deserves its own video. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's it for this update. Hope you enjoyed. As always, if you'd like to add either of these things to your collection, I will include Amazon links in the description below. It's possible that several of the films in this set will be released individually as well. That's usually what Severin does. They'll have a few things that are exclusive to the set, and then they'll release, most of the movies and such individually. If those are out yet, I will include them in the description for you. If not, then, well, I guess I'll add them later if I remember. Anyway, that's that. So big thanks to those of you who use my Amazon links. It does help to support the show. I get a little kickback every time you buy something through one of those links. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost you any extra, and it helps to support the show while you do your regular shopping on Amazon. So thank you very much to those of you who use those links. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so that is it from me to you for now. Hope you enjoyed. Big thanks to you for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon sponsors. Be sure to catch me on Twitch. I stream just about every day, and I will see you next time. Until then, sayonara.